But first, it's been confirmed that 3 XL bullies have been put down following the death of a 15-year-old dog in Derby.
Weekday mornings from 6. Breakfast.
BBC Radio Derby.
Good morning from Ed, 6 minutes past 8. Now, back in February, you may have heard the very sad story about Spirit, a 15-year-old terrier cross who died after being attacked by 3 much larger dogs in a park in Derby. This was Spirit's owner, Blake McElhatton, speaking to BBC Radio Derby at the time.
Both my dogs were just laying there, oxygen mask on, with vets, nurses all around him. I was crying my eyes out, and the vets just tried to, don't scare the dogs, just try. So I tried to stay calm and like, which dog do I go to first? Which one? So I was just kissing them both at the same time because they were right next to each other. And Spirit was full of shock, he was shaking. When he see me, they would lift his face up with his tongue out, Daddy's here. And I come to him and say, it's all right. And then I just knew from his age, I don't want him put through all these scans. I'm not putting him through this, and let's put him to sleep. And bless him. And when I was over, they took Leo out of the room, and then he was looking at me and said, it's okay. He couldn't breathe, he was struggling to air. So I was just kissing his nose. I was just went down on my knees and just stroking him and kissing him. And then he fell asleep, and he looked really peaceful. His eyes were still open, his tongue was out, he looked peaceful. But it was the most hardest decision I could make. But I couldn't be selfish.
That was Blake back in February. Police have now confirmed the 3 dogs that attacked Spirit were banned XL bullies. They have since been put down. Blake's with me this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How does that feel, listening back to that back in February?
God, I hold back my tears. It's just really sad. It still traumatises me now. Still remember the exact moments when he died, when I found him on the hospital bed, including Leo. It's really traumatised me. How I feel right now, it's just like how I felt back then. It's just the intense feeling. It's horrible.
Family members.
Yeah, it's my baby. It's my child. Do you know what I mean? I want to fight for justice. It's like, I'm not going to give up fighting for justice. I'm going to keep going because it could have been prevented. It shouldn't be dead. It should be here with me now. It's just so heartbreaking.
Time's gone on, and I know time is a healer, so they say, but, you know, you have flashbacks, I'm sure. How has life been for you since that happened?
Very difficult. It's like I've left 2 jobs from it, so I just got a new job. That's how much it affected me. I needed time off work. I've just time just for myself, and my main priority has been Spirit and Leo, and just Leo's recovery. I've not had time to go to work. I've not felt up for it, and it's made me realise that time is so short and so precious. We don't live to work, we work to live, and I've had to take time for my family. This is my little family, and one of my babies has been murdered, so that's my priority right now.
And I guess Spirit, 15 years old. Did you have Spirit for 15 years?
Yeah,
or?
Since a puppy.
Wow.
I got him from a next door neighbour. I remember I got him, he was shaking in the corner. My mum was with me. I was like, let's have him. And I just babied him all the time. It's always been my baby. He's such a good, well-behaved dog. You know what? Never no issues. Never have been.
This morning, I know that you found out for the first time this morning that the dogs that attacked Spirit and Leo are banned XL bullies. How does that make you feel?
If they're banned, how have they been allowed on the street? How was they? How come? Where they come from? Basically, I'm still trying to locate the owners, and I trust the police to find them and find the people responsible. But them dogs, the XL bully breeds, not just that the banned breeds, the muscled or on the lead, they was roaming free and no owner around. And unfortunately, that could have been a child. There's a shop just next to the at the park where it happened at Ricknell Park. The kids could have came out of that shop. Any adults, other dogs could have been attacked. Other children's school, Primrose School, that was on lockdown. Unfortunately, it was my dogs what got attacked, but it could have been even worse if it was a child.
You talked about leaving 2 jobs. You are grieving, aren't you?
Yeah.
That is the main thing that's going on here, and I presume you've had help for that, and that must be going through those motions over and over again. Must be very difficult to sort of move on from?
Definitely, I've started therapy. I want to put about mental health. It's been really hard, very traumatising. I've had doctors calling me like nearly every week, checking up on me because I had a breakdown from it. I'm recovering, and my main priority now is just getting justice for Spirit and Leo. And today, Spirit's with me now, and he was blind, he was old, deaf, he had suffered with severe dementia, and he wouldn't even know what was happening to him. He probably wouldn't even seen his dogs coming towards him. So I dread to think and feel on how he felt during the attack.
Now, I gather you've started a campaign to reintroduce dog licences. Tell me about that.
Yes, I just feel like with dog licensing, and as much as I do want the XL bully breed ban to stay in place, I do feel that dog ownership licensing and I feel like it should be introduced for animal welfare. End of the day, dogs do not choose their owners. They don't choose their lives. I feel like it's up to us human beings, us public, to ensure that they are in a safe home and that veterinary checks are being completed, including home checks, and animals aren't just given to anyone. I just feel that if we've got a dog licence in place, that be more improved animal laws, dog laws, and also with just getting criminal offence charges. Just say because in Ireland they've got it in place, and in Germany it's got even stricter penalties. I do feel like the UK is very poor with dog laws, and it needs to be improved.
Your petition, 708 signatures so far on the Parliament website. You need 10,000, don't you, for the government to respond to that? 100,000 signatures gets it considered for debate in Parliament, and I guess 100,000 signatures is a massive target, but you've got to take one at a time.
It is. I'll be happy with the 10,000, but every signature what I get, when I look daily, and it really, really does mean the world to me. It's justice for Spirit, it's justice for Leo, and it's justice for all them dogs out there who hasn't got a voice. We are the voice. Unfortunately, there is animals out there who is suffering from neglect, abuse, and cruelty, and we really need to make a change. There is so many dog attacks happening. Unfortunately, I don't feel that dog on dog attacks are as important as dog on child attacks, which I can see the point, but they're still children, and laws really need to be improved. I just really want the public to get behind me and support me on this campaign, please.
How is Leo now?
Leo, bless him, he's recovering well. He's still traumatised, bless him. He still has nightmares, bless him, so I have to comfort him at night time. He has a lot of trust issues near dogs. I've got trust issues with dogs.
I was going to say, how are you in parks now?
I've always taught Leo and Spirit not to be near dogs. Like I've got Otto and Claire, they take him for walks, and I always tell them, do not let them near no dogs. And I've always been like that. I've always got anxiety around other dogs. I trust my own dogs, but I don't trust other dogs' temperament. And unfortunately, I wasn't there at the time when it happened. And I do feel if I was there, it would have been different. But I've had witnesses coming forward saying Otto really defended them dogs and try to get the dogs off him, plus the onlookers. And I truly believe that. It's just very devastating what has happened. Regarding the parks, I can't go to that park all the time. I've moved away from Derby for the time being. Just process it all, because every time I go to that park, it just brings me heartache, flashbacks, nightmares, and the attacks that's happened. It's made me leave my own hometown, and it's devastating.
Blake, it's a harrowing thing that you've gone through, and to hear your story, it makes me and everybody emotional. It really is. And anybody who's got pets, they are family members. And to witness that, you've got a lot of strength to come and talk here this morning, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
The awareness needs to go out there. I feel like I need to use the voice. I really want to hope and prevent this, spread awareness and prevent this from happening to anyone else, because I don't want anyone to go through the pain I felt. And I just feel like as much as it's been so painful and nerve-wracking opening up what's happened, I feel like I've made the right choice. I'm proud of myself for doing that.
You should be. Blake, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
The sound of where we